What's up, Internet? This is Skinny at Cobourg Nissan. Behind me, I've got a 2017 Nissan Rogue Platinum. This thing has so many features. Let's go have a look. All right, let's jump right into this 17 Rogue Platinum. Now, this has so many features. I am going to stumble through this, and some of the features may not come into you in any logical order, but I'll get through them all with you guys. So let's start off with the factory installed remote starter. And the reason why I like this remote starter is because it's an intelligent remote starter, which means it'll activate the climate control, heated seats, and heated steering wheel according to the temperature outside. And right now it's about 2 degrees. So they are all working and active, which is great. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you about on the Rogue, which is hard to show you because you can't see it, is the advanced safety features. So let's walk around the front of the car here and I'll talk about them and hopefully they make sense to you. But this Rogue features forward emergency braking, and that is all done through the radar right here behind the Nissan symbol. You can see it's covered up in this plastic shield. And essentially what that means is as you're driving on the road, let's say the traffic in front of you is coming to a stop, but you're maybe changing the radio station and you don't catch it. The radar will pick that up, sense that you're not braking, and it will apply the brakes, even coming to a complete stop for you, hopefully avoiding the collision in front. So that is a absolutely fantastic safety feature to have in a vehicle, obviously, so you don't go crashing into cars in front of you. Now, I will say it's not perfect. You are going to want to use the brakes, but it will avoid and hopefully reduce any kind of impact with a vehicle in front of you. So a great safety feature to have. Now, as we're walking around the car, you can see that it is finished in this beautiful gunmetallic gray, and you've also got these exclusive platinum 19-inch alloy wheels with the black inserts. Looks absolutely fantastic. As we come around the side, one of the new features on the Rogue that I like is the hands-free tailgate. So all you have to do is go up to it and watch this. Hi-ya! A little karate kick. Oh, didn't work that time because I kicked the bumper. A little karate kick, and the tailgate opens. So obviously if you got your hands full of groceries, come up there, show off your little jiu-jitsu move, open up the trunk, and you look kind of cool, right? Now in the trunk, it still has the wonderful divide and hide cargo. So you can flip this up, make a 2-tier shelf system. You can put this back down if you want and flip this one up. And now you've got a spot for eggs and bread and all the delicate stuff while all the canned goods go up there. As you can see, there is a bunch of different ways that you can set up that cargo system for all of your needs. Let's close out the power tailgate and keep walking around. Now, the vehicle itself is in fantastic condition, has just over 48,000 kilometers, a one-owner vehicle, no accidents, and I can't fault the car. I can't see any dings, dents, or scratches on it as I'm walking around. As we get to the front again, one thing I forgot to tell you about, because I told you, long list of features, is it has LED headlights. Now those are those super bright white lights at nighttime, not just the LED accent lights, which are these daytime running lights here, but the actual headlights itself are LED headlights, which are great for nighttime driving. Now let's hop in the car, and we'll do that by using the intelligent key system. Once and twice unlocks all doors. And let's show you those rear seats first. You can see they're in fantastic shape. But most importantly, have a look up, because that panoramic sunroof goes all the way to the back seat, which makes these seats a lot less claustrophobic. As well, they sit up as stadium seating, so you have a better view of the road in front of you, and the reclining seats as well. You can see they're pretty far reclined back there. The passenger seat is a little bit farther reclined. So a lot of different seating options for your rear passengers. Make sure they get nice and comfy. Having a look at these beautiful driver's seats. Again, they are in fantastic condition. Sorry about the shading, guys. I might not be able to see all that great, but give you a little bit better look at it there. In great shape, no odors, a non-smoker vehicle. Smells great, actually. You've got a power driver's seat, and now with the 17 Rogue, the power driver's seat is hooked up to the memory system as well. So that is really slick. They didn't have that before. And then I'll give you a look at the control panel over here, because now we've got the advanced safety control button. You can turn that on or off if you want to use those features or not. Some people don't want to use them. You've got your power trunk. You can turn off the power trunk just in case maybe you're towing something, you don't want to bump it into the boat. You've got your heated steering wheel, your all-wheel drive lock, your sport and eco mode, and that just changed how the vehicle responds to the throttle input. Obviously, sport will give you all the power. Eco will resist kind of the throttle input a little bit, so that way you get better fuel economy. Now, because we've used the remote starter, it's on a safety and security mode, meaning it won't do anything. So if I were to try to put the car in drive, it won't do anything because it needs to know that the key is in the vehicle with someone who's actually qualified to drive, i.e. an adult. So foot on the brake, push start, and now the car comes to life, as you can see. So let's talk about some cool things up front. First of all, a D steering wheel, flat bottom steering wheel. It's really, really nice. It's one of those funny things, you don't know how nice it is until you actually start driving and you take a corner, and it's really, really nice. And then if you're a knee driver, which you're not supposed to be, but if you are, the flat bottom steering wheel is just a little bit more comfortable for that. The controls up here that you see are for the advanced driver display down here. So it's going to go through things like your compass, your radio station, all your presets, your safety shield information, which again, as we talked about, is your emergency braking. It also has something called lane departure warning. So if you're on the highway and you start to drift over from the lane, it's going to warn you and say, hey, careful, you're drifting. It has blind spot warning, of course, which is located right up here. A little hard to see up there, but right up there, there's an amber light that'll turn on if there's somebody in your blind spot on the driver or the passenger side. And then if you go to make your lane change with your turn signal and somebody's still there, it's going to beep at you and say, hey, don't do that, dummy. You can continue to cycle through here, your tire pressure monitor, and all your settings for the vehicle. Everything's located right there, super easy to see. So when you're driving, you can just quickly glance down, get the information you need, and drive again. Now, the cruise control system is different on this vehicle because it has the forward emergency braking. You also get intelligent cruise control, which is this button here. It's an extra button on the steering wheel, and what it allows you to do is set your cruise to 110, 120, whatever it is. And as you're driving, if a car comes into your lane or you approach a car that's slower than you, this car will match that speed of the vehicle in front and wait for it to move out of the way and then go back up to the cruising speed you had set it at. So that is a really, really comfortable cruise setting. If you're a highway driver, once you start using intelligent cruise control, it's hard to go to any other vehicle because really you just drive along, and when the car in front of you is slower than you, the road will slow down. Make sure you don't bump into it. Once the car gets out of the way, it goes back up to the regular cruising speed. And you can actually set the distance. That's what this button is for. You can set the distance or braking speed, pardon me, of the vehicle in front of you to give you kind of 3 different tolerances as far as the vehicle in front, how close or how far back you want to be. Now, let's talk about the entertainment system, because it does have a Bose stereo system. Absolutely great sounding stereo system in it. And it does have Bluetooth wireless streaming. So if you have Spotify or Google Play, you can play all those music services through the stereo without any wires. It also has XM satellite radio, CD, USB input. It's got all the kind of 2017, 18 norms that you would be used to now with the Bluetooth wireless streaming, which is great. As you can see here, it is set up on the navigation. It is a touchscreen navigation system. Excuse me. So we can zoom out here. It's got all your points of interest. It also has Nissan Connect, a really fantastic Nissan app system that you can use to hook it up to Google and even Facebook, which is so weird. Facebook in your cars nowadays, I don't know. Anyway, hit this camera button, and this is super cool. The Rogue features an around view camera, which is this camera over here. So it gives you a bird's eye view of the vehicle, makes it parking really, really simple. But when you're in drive, if you hit the camera button, it actually gives you your front camera. So when you're parking in a spot, and let's say there's a vehicle or one of those posts in front, hit the camera, and anything under 15 kilometers an hour, it will turn that camera on in the front so you don't bump into things. And then of course, when you put the car in reverse, it gives you your reverse camera so you don't bump into things behind you. But that's just one of those really neat things that the Rogue has with that around view camera. It allows you to use the front camera so when you're parking, you don't go bumping into stuff. Dual zone automatic climate control, driver and passenger temperature, as you can see there. So there's no more I'm cold, I'm hot. You can just set your independent temperatures and not be worried about it. And then down here is your USB, your auxiliary input, and a 12-volt charging station, along with a handy little pad to drop your cell phone in and get it all charged up. Your shifter, and then of course driver and passenger heated seats And again, just give you a quick look at those seats in great condition. The leather's nice. It's even got, for 17, a nicely finished leather pad up here where that used to be plastic. So they've really kind of gone above and beyond to make this Platinum model even nicer. And as I mentioned, 48,484 kilometers on this. And guys, this is a fantastic car. Obviously, it features amazing options, not even just safety options, but luxury options as well. So if you're looking for a family SUV, it's a great 4-cylinder. It's tremendous on fuel. You'd be surprised how good this is on fuel. Just regular fuel as well, not premium. So a great find, a luxury SUV, and a fantastic price. Guys, my name is Skinny. I love working at Cobourg Nissan. You will love buying here. If you're shopping from out of town, not to worry, we have you covered. We have free delivery practically right across Ontario. So if you're in St. Catharines, Kitchener, Kingston, Ottawa, you name it, we can get this vehicle to you almost anywhere free of charge. Just give us a call or send us an email. We'll go through all those details. Even if you have a trade-in, we can take care of that as well. Just a couple pictures, a phone call or an email, and we'll get everything taken care of. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Lots to cover, long video, but this is a great choice, a absolutely amazing family SUV. So thanks for watching, guys, and hope you enjoyed it. Take care.